Duke, before Anna comes down, I beg you to do as I asked. Take Anna away from here as soon as possible before there's trouble.
I'm not arguing with you on that, Janet. I personally don't want to stay here any longer than is necessary.
Is Anna refusing to go?
Well, she's not exactly anxious. You know, she's become very curious about what happened here 4 years ago.
That's why it's even more important that you take her away. Camelia's mental state is fragile. She cannot be subjected to another incident like the one we had last night.
I know that. I'll do what I can.
There's a flight out of Lorient at noon. Try to convince Anna to take it with you.
Good morning.
Good morning, darling.
Good morning.
Did I interrupt something?
No, of course not. Please.
Janet, I want to apologize for last night. I'm sorry if I upset Camellia.
She's easily upset in her condition.
What is her condition?
She is still emotionally fragile, Anna.
Well, I'm sorry. And if she's up, I would like to speak to her. I'd like to have a talk.
She went out. She went out early this morning.
Out? Well, did she say where?
Just for a walk. She said she had an important decision she had to think about.
Perhaps she's considering returning to the convent.
I don't know. I pray she does make up her mind to go back. And to forget the past.
I want to take a ride in the canoe.
No,
Yes.
Please, come here.
Oh, we won't get wet, will we? Come on.
No, you're done, right? We won't get
Please,
wet. We're not going in the canoe.
Please.
No,
It'll be
no,
fun.
no, I don't care.
It'll be fun. We'll go across the pond. You'll love it.
You're all the excitement I need.
Do you mean that?
Yes, I mean that. You're the most exciting woman I've ever met. And you have enchanted me.
How have
Oh, you know it, you vixen.
I love you, Duke. Camellia! Abigail, go away. I don't want you here. Never mind her. Come on. Don't listen to her.
What's the matter with you? Why are you being so rude to her?
She's a witch. She only tells a
I know all your dreams and wishes, my child. Come back to my cottage.
No.
If you come back with me and do as I tell you, all your dreams can come true.
What does she want?
I'm not sure. I must go.
Thank you. Oh, wow. This looks delicious.
It was lovely, thank you.
Welcome. I'll make us another pot of coffee.
You're angry with me, aren't you?
I'm not angry.
Oh, yes, you are. Tense and so distant.
It's not your fault. It's this place. We'll be fine when we get back home.
What is it about this place?
You know.
I don't know. That's what's driving me crazy. The longer I stay here, the more confused I become.
Do me a favor and I'll even begin to try to puzzle it out.
I have to. What is that old woman, Abigail? What does she mean?
What are you listening to that old crone for? She's a foolish old woman.
Well, she may be, but she's incredibly insightful. She told me about my entire relationship with Robert. Things that she could never have known in a million years.
Okay, so she made very lucky guesses.
No, she knew. And you know what frightened me? She said that you weren't right for me, and she said that our future wasn't going to be good.
Oh, please.
Why would she say something like that? I don't know what she means.
Don't listen to her, huh? Please.
And Camellia, why was she so upset when I asked her about 4 years ago? If she doesn't remember, why does she react so violently?
Well, she remembers some things. It's the fear of remembering all that upsets her. But don't probe Anna, please.
I don't see how that woman can be so right about the past, so wrong about the future.
Listen to me. We're leaving here today. We're going back to Port Charles. I'm not going to have this place ruin our happiness.
What about Camellia? You've got this sister now. Sure you want to get to know her.
She's going back to the convent. It's better that way.
And your aunt? You and Camellia are all the family she has now. Angus is dead. Can't walk away from her very easily.
She wants us to go.
And stay here on her own?
She'll be fine, Anna. Hey. Don't you believe you're the most important thing in my life? Don't you believe in our love? So I want to leave here. Get back and start living our life. Don't you want that?
I want that. I want that more than anything.
Okay. If we move quickly, we can pack, and get the noon flight to Port Charles.
Okay.
Duke, one of the staff was coming back from town. She saw Camellia going into Abigail's cottage.
When?
Only a short time ago.
Don't follow me. I'll be back.
What is this? Why was he so upset?
That woman is dangerous.
You mean she'd hurt Camellia?
She could cost her her sanity.
You remember this? I had given it to you to work, and when you left with a stranger, you forgot to take it.
Yes, I remember. It's only after that I forget.
I know, my child. Everything will become clear to you, as it is to me. And all the pain and suffering of those 4 long years will be gone. And you'll see a life ahead, a wonderful life you never thought possible.
How could a simple piece of cloth do something like that?
You'll see. Just fill in the symbols and you'll see. I'll help you begin. Finish the needlepoint, my child. Fill in all the symbols and they will tell you who you really are.
Abigail, I am a novice. I'm going to be a nun. My beliefs are spiritual, not mystical. I have nothing more to do with this nonsense.
You can run away from everyone else, but not from me. If you think you can hide behind your habit and forget the curse you've been under for 4 long years, you're wrong.
What curse? What do you know about that night 4 years ago? You know what happened, don't you? Tell me.
I cannot. Only you can discover the truth. And only with this can you do it.
What the hell's going on in here?
Duke.
Rita, come away from here. Come away from her.
Your father spoiled you all your life. He gave you everything you ever wanted, and you can have that again.
Don't you listen to her. You stop this. You stop trying to confuse her. You're trying to turn her mind. Don't believe one word she says.
Take it, my child. Do as I say.
No, you get rid of this. Come with me.
You'll be back, Camellia. You'll be back.
You haven't said a word since we left the Crown's Cottage. What did that dreadful woman say to you?
She said something wonderful, Duke. For the first time, I feel hopeful.
What do you mean? Hopeful about what?
About us.
Camellia, don't.
Please, let me speak. I know that you're upset, worried that she might have said something to me about our secret.
Now, what did she say to you?
She told me that everything was going to work out. She said that all my dreams were going to come true.
Yeah, well, I'm almost afraid to ask you what those dreams are.
You don't have to ask. You know.
Now, how you talk like this, it isn't right.
You love me, Duke.
Yes, of course I love you. I love you as a sister.
Yes. Now I want to talk to my soon-to-be sister-in-law.
What do you want to say to Anna?
I want to apologize for my outburst last night. And to say goodbye.
Goodbye. How did you know we were leaving?
I just assumed. Father's buried. There's nothing left for you in Lorleon, is there?
No. There's nothing.
Good. I don't want Anna leaving here feeling guilty about me, do you understand?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, hi. Come in.
Anna, has Duke come back yet?
No, I haven't seen him.
I thought perhaps I'd missed him.
Camellia not back yet?
No.
Look, I'm sure Duke found her at Abigail's cottage. He'll bring her back.
But why did Camellia go there in the first place? She knows that woman is nothing but trouble.
What trouble has she caused?
It would take too long to explain, Anna. But she's a meddlesome old fool, and she should be locked up somewhere.
Anna, Jack,
Yeah?
we're home.
Thank goodness. Duke, we're up here. Is Camellia with you?
I'm right here, Aunt Janet. What, were you worried?
Yes, I was. You've been gone for hours.
Where's Anna?
I'm in here. I'm packing.
Oh, you are. Good. We don't have long before we have to be at the airport.
Darling, are you sure you're all right?
Oh, I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be?
Well, you went to see Abigail, didn't you? I just hope she didn't say anything crazy, anything to upset you.
No, she's just a harmless old woman. I'm fine, really.
You're sure? I think you should go lie down, and then later you can tell me everything she said.
Well, she told me a lot of things, but I really don't have time to tell you right now. Anna and Duke are leaving. Right, Anna?
Yes, 12 o'clock plane.
I'd like to talk to you before you go. Duke knows. It's all right. I only want to get to know my future sister-in-law a little bit better.
You know, I'm really sorry about last night.
No. Please, don't apologize. It was my fault. I overreacted. You have to go back today?
Yeah, we do. Robin needs me, and I have a job to do. You think you're going to be all right?
Oh, yes.
Well, you and Janet are very close.
Well, yes, she's my aunt. But she's been more like a mother to me. She's taken care of me ever since I was born.
It's going to be very difficult for her to go back to the convent, after all. She's going to be lonely here.
I may not go back.
You having second thoughts about becoming a nun?
Anna, that's why I want to talk to you. I know that we haven't known each other very long, and I feel like I can be honest with you, though.
Of course you can.
And I can trust you, can't I?
Absolutely. What is it?
I've never really been sure in my heart that I wanted to be a nun. I went to the convent because Father wanted me to, and because I just had nowhere else to go. I realize now that I was lost.
How terrible for you.
No, you mustn't feel sorry for me. At the time, it was a very good thing. The sister saved my sanity.
Camelia, whatever happened to you must have been horrible. You don't remember anything, do you?
No. No, I just remember being alone. I thought that the sisterhood was all that I had left for me.
Now you feel differently, right?
You've changed my life, Anna.
Me?
You and Duke. I never knew that I had a brother, and then I learned the truth. You've both been so kind to me. I realize now that there's an outside world, and I haven't discovered it. I'm having second thoughts because I want to know more about that world.
Come here. Sit down. Come on, quick. Now, you listen to me. If you are having second thoughts about your vocation, then you mustn't go back.
Well, I don't know. I do have doubts, but I'm not sure.
You have so many alternatives. So many. You can stay here. You can make a decision here. Or you can come back to Port Charles with us.
Well, I don't think I could stay here. This place will always remind me of my father.
All right, then. Port Charles. You'll love the city. And we're the only family you have now. Robin and me and Duke.
How could I impose?
It would be an imposition. We can ask Janet, too, if she wants to come. She can come visit.
I don't know what to say. Are you sure that Duke would want me?
Of course he would. He's your brother. Besides, as I understand it, you two have neither had much time to get acquainted.
Well, this is a very difficult decision. Are you sure that Duke wouldn't object to my being with you while I made up my mind?
No, absolutely not. He would love it, and I would too, and so would Robin. It would be wonderful. Please say you'll come. Please. Hello.
Hi. What did Camelia want to talk to you about?
We want to tell you together. She'll be down in a minute.
Tell me what together?
I promised her I'd wait.
Camelia says you and she have something to tell us of.
Yes, we do, don't we? As you know, we had a very long chat, and, well, because Camelia is uncertain about going back to the convent.
Not go back.
What are you going to do instead?
This is your home, Camelia.
I can't stay here, Aunt Janet.
So she's coming back to Port Charles with us, Duke. Until she decides whether she wants to take the veil or not.
To stay with us?
Mm-hmm.
I told Anna that I didn't want to impose. Of course, if you don't want me,
Tell her. She won't be imposing. Tell her, darling. And Janet, you're welcome to come and stay too if you want.
I'm stunned. I don't know what to think. Camelia, are you really undecided? You've devoted 3 years to your calling.
I'm not sure it is a calling, Aunt Janet. It would be unfair to go back while I'm so undecided.
Mm-hmm.
Would you both mind waiting outside? I'd like to talk to Anna alone.
Of course.
Have you lost your mind?
What?
What do you mean by telling Camelia she can come stay with us?
What do you mean?
I don't understand this change of heart.
I don't understand, darling.
I mean, last night you were convinced that Camilia's secret was going to destroy our happiness. Now suddenly you're asking her to come and live with us?
Oh, she's your sister, darling. She's the only family you've got.
No, she is not. You and Robin are my family, Anna.
Oh, please. I thought she'd be happy. I thought she'd wanted to come and stay.
This will not work. I'm
Why?
sorry.
Why?
It will not work. We have to start a new life together. I don't even know how I'm going to earn a living. I cannot even support you and Robin.
But it doesn't matter. It's only going to be for a short while. Anyway, she's financially independent. As a nurse, she can work at General Hospital.
Yeah, and what about us? I mean, you and I. Don't we get to spend some time alone together? I
Oh,
don't get this.
I don't get you. I don't understand what you're talking about. Last night you were furious with me because I couldn't understand your love for her. And now you're furious with me because I want to bring her into our lives. I mean, what is it that suddenly happened to make you change your mind? Don't you love your sister? Is that what you're saying?
I didn't say that.
Well, then what are we quarreling about?
Father's coming home tomorrow. I can't wait for him to meet you.
Oh, well, I just hope he likes me.
He'll adore you. I adore you.
Oh, and what if he doesn't?
He will. I know he will. And then he's going to get his permission for us to marry. We're going to spend the rest of our lives together, aren't we?
The rest of my life.
Duke.
Yeah.
I need to start you. All right?
Yes, I'm fine. I cancelled reservations on today's flight. We're booked on tomorrow with Camellia.
I just spoke to her. She's not coming with us.
She's decided to go back to the convent?
No, she's going to stay here until she makes up her mind. She says she has some things to take care of.
What things?
Oh, I don't know. We didn't go into details. They're obviously very important to her there. It's the way for you.
Thank you.
Come in, my child.
You knew I'd be back.
Yes, I knew. For this. Take it and work quickly. The key to all your dreams is in this canvas.